Hey guys, Tom Altizer down here at Toro Martial Arts Academy. In this video today, I want to go over the defense for the backhand knife attack slash, okay? What we looked at last time was how to defend the angle one when we're getting inside of this. And what I said was you got two main options. You can either get inside of the arm, or I can get out of the way and then close the distance on the backhand if they throw the backhand. That's what we're going to look at today. So, again, I'm out of striking range here. She throws the angle one, I get out of the way, and then as the angle two comes out, then I crash in and I get to the outside of the arm. I actually prefer this. I think it's a little bit safer. But if I'm so close to the person or I'm limited on space when they throw the angle one, sometimes I'm forced to do that. But if I have the room to do it, I prefer to get out of the way of the forehand and then get here to the outside of this arm. Plus, it puts me a little farther away from her other hand, so that if she tries to throw a punch, it's a little bit harder. Versus being here, it's much easier for her to punch or elbow or headbutt versus me being on the outside of this arm. So this is what I prefer if possible. So again, once I get to the outside of this angle two, three options I'm going to show from here. Okay, number one, I'm going to grab the arm with both hands. Hammer fist to the face, 2, 3, however many you want. And the first one we're going to look at is the figure four. Okay, the figure four arm lock. So all I'm doing is I'm taking her wrist, I bring my hand up in front of my face like I'm looking at a watch. Keep passing it over, then I grab on top of my own wrist, and now I have the figure four arm lock. If I do this really fast, I could actually do some damage to the arm, or I could do it slow enough and controlled to take her down to the mat, and then from here, knee on belly, and now I have a little wrist lock. If I take my thumb and I move it to the top, slide my hand down to the knuckles, and then I compress the wrist here, I have a little wrist lock I can hit on the ground. So let me show that one more time. She throws the one, I get out of the way, grab here, hammer fist, take it down with the figure four, and then I can finish the wrist lock. Or, as always, I can just throw her and then move on. I don't have to stick around if I don't want to. Next one from the angle two. After I block, I grab both hands, and then I'm going to roll both hands forward, lift my elbow, turn, and bite the elbow with my armpit into the straight arm lock. Now my right hand transfers underneath to support that, and then from here, if I want to disarm, I can just roll the blade out sideways towards the gap in her fingers. So that one more time. She throws that two, block, roll forward, turning my body, and then from here, I have the disarm, and now again, I could toss the knife away, or I could hang on to it if I wanted. The last one, this time when the angle two comes in, now rather than her arm kind of staying here, she kind of forces her way forward. So I kind of have to deflect that energy down. Definitely I cannot leave my leg here where that blade is going to slash me across the top of the thigh. As her hand comes down, I vacate the space, grab the wrist on both hands, just like a baseball bat, and then I step underneath. Once I start pushing her hand up, she's going to naturally want to resist and pull back down, so I get out of the way, I reinforce the pommel with my palm, and now from here, I can actually thrust, let's rotate this way a little bit, actually thrust the knife back in towards her, what we in Kali call return to sender. And then for the disarm, take my hand palm up underneath on the inside, roll the blade out sideways. Again, I could vacate, come out and throw a thrust from there, or again, I don't have to throw the last thrust. That one more time. Block, step underneath, vacate the space, return to sender. Sometimes they'll lock the arm out here a little strong and you're unable to get this in. One way you can make this work is you could throw the knee, bang, right there into the hand and smash that in, and that can sometimes give you just the right amount of force to break that grip if they're locking the arm out. So let me review all three, one right after the other, okay? So the first one, dodge, grab, hammer fist, and take down. Second one, dodge, grab, roll, standing straight arm lock. And then the third one, dodge, pass it underneath, return to sender, and disarm, and now you've got the blade there. So that's three options from the angle two. Like I said, most people aren't going to lead with the backhand. That's pretty rare. Most of the time, the forehand's going to come first. So make sure when you get out of the way, don't leave your hands right here, okay? Because they will get cut. I've got to pull the hands back out of the way, and then I move in and I crash there, okay? So that's three options from the backhand knife slash. All right, guys, enjoy those. We'll see you next time.